because some of us actually watch ReZero around here. Adrian. But, you know, besides that, today was a pretty good episode. You know, it was pretty spot on. I liked it. It hit me right in feels at times. I was like, damn, girl, you got me. Like, I didn't even know I had a Kokoro until you hit me there. So we pick up where we left off because I didn't do an episode last week. So here's what happened. Subaru is like tackling the village, and then towards the end of it, he kills all of the Beetlegeese. It's the fingers, right? They're called fingers. Every time you kill one of them, it jumps to the next one, and then you keep on killing him until you go down the line. And he did that until the last one jumped to him, and then we're like, oh baby, what just happened? And they've thrown this around. Beetlegeese keeps on calling Subaru Pride. So he obviously has some kind of, well, we know he's connected to the Jealous Witch through, you know, the dark power. That's how he goes back in time. But there's a lot more to it, is what it seems like. So last week's episode ended with him like telling them to kill him, telling Ferris to kill him, and now he jumped back in time. The new save point is right after they killed the whale. So right after that, and they're like planning for how to save the village. That's the new save point, which is pretty cool because now he pretty much knows all that's happened. So he makes sure to like cover all his tracks. He does his plan based on what happened, and you know, that's always a good idea, right? And everything just goes super smooth, like super smooth. They evacuate the villagers ahead of time. They talk to Emilia, and she's like pretty chilling, you know. They convince her to like get going as well. And then they take down all the fingers, like all the other possible body candidates, and they kill them all before they kill Beetlegeese. So that way, he's the only one left, besides Subaru, of course. As Subaru was talking to Beetlegeese, he drops some he drops a bomb on us, basically. So I guess what's going down is that the Stella, the Jealous Witch, is trying to look for a host body, and who else to be the host but Emilia, because I guess she's a half elf too, and kind of works out. But so that's the problem, I guess. Now we just found out that I guess the whole plan is to find Emilia, or to find Stella a new candidate, which is Emilia. And now that they got their eyes set on Emilia, that's probably why they were trying to attack the village. So it kind of makes sense now. Now I'm just worried about Emilia because again, they took off in the thingy, but I feel like somehow, some way they know, and they're gonna send like an army or something, or like the dark cult to her. So, but it's okay. They got William though. They got William, so William can kick ass. So he's got this, I think. But that's probably gonna be explained later on in the series. So there was like a kind of emotional part, like before all the good stuff happens, and it's the scene where like they basically tell Emilia to jump in the carriage with the kids, and she's kind of hesitant to go because, you know, she's still her, and like she's gone her whole life kind of feeling neglected and insulted just because she's an elf. So she's not really confident riding with humans. And she's like, oh, well, I mean, the kids should go, and then I'll go in my own thing, so that way there won't be any problems and no one will be mad or anything. But Subaru walks in, and he's wearing Emilia's coat. That the purpose of that coat is that it kind of like disguises you. So when you wear that, they don't know who you are. Nobody will know. Nobody will be able to tell who you are, right? And so he walks in, and he's like, well, if you can't even ride with like children, then how will you be able to like complete your dream? You know what I mean? And which is kind of like a good point, because her dream is to have like to be the princess, or no, what was the dream? Her dream is to have like this coexistence with these people. Even though she's a half elf, she wants to be accepted, which I think most of us probably want to be accepted, right? Just for Geo, you know, Geo doesn't like anybody. Okay.
What?
Alright, just kidding. So he walks up to Petra, the little girl, and he's like, "So what do you think? Do you want to ride with her? Are you guys okay with that?" And they're all like, "Yeah, we like you. You're with Subaru, and like we trust you, and blah blah blah." So again, it was just like kind of like a sweet moment, because kids are usually nice. There's some kids out there that are like really scary. I'm not ready to be a dad, you guys. And that was kind of a touching moment for her because I assume that she felt accepted, which again, most of us probably want to feel accepted. So that was a cool moment there. So we wiped down all of the fingers. We cut their communications because since we know what's going down, they got them ahead of time. And so all that's left is to confront Betelgeuse, and Subaru has to take this one on, you know, by himself in the beginning. So he does the Subaru thing. He's kind of like teasing him and like making fun of him and just like being all quirky and stuff. You know, that's what we like. Until shit goes down and Betelgeuse kind of like loses nerve and starts chasing Subaru. So they got them running, and he has the two little dog girls. I forgot their names. Mimi and her brother, kind of like providing backup while Subaru's trying to like drag him to a different place, like to where the trap is. Which is actually the same cliff where, if you remember, where Subaru jumped off to restart, you know, back in time when he was talking to Bertrice. So he drags him there, and that's where Julius is waiting, and it's where this is all going down. This is where the plan kind of like builds up to. Julius is gonna fight Betelgeuse, and how he's gonna do that is that he uses this spell that lets him see what Subaru can see, so that way he can see the hand thingies and not get killed by invisible arms like in Elfen Lied or whatever. They do their whole Subaru Julius thing where like, you know what, I hate you and then I don't like you, but I trust you, so let's do this. But you know, they're doing their thing. They like each other. They have a bromance moment. It's all good. It's all Gucci in the hood. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. The whole episode in kind of a nutshell. Again, like I said, it was really cool because now that he knew what's going down, he kind of like planned ahead of time, and then everything went smooth, like super smooth. And I feel like this might be the one, but again, the big problem now is that I don't know if they can kill Betelgeuse, because if they do, then his soul or whatever will jump to Subaru, and that's what the biggest problem is right now. How they're gonna go with that? I assume since Julius is a spirit user, maybe they can find some way around to like kill him and just kill his actual spirit, or maybe they'll just keep him alive until prisoner. You know what I mean? That's one way to do it. You just keep him alive and don't kill him. That way the soul doesn't jump. But regardless, it's a pretty cool episode. But what did you guys think about this episode? Let me know down in the comment section below. And I totally forgot to mention this, but I'm gonna say this right now. Bertrice is actually, what's his name? Puck's sister. I didn't see that coming. So yeah, because at one point in the scene, he's like, so now that my sister's staying here, like, let's go. And I was just like, whoa. No wonder they're always like, you know, buddy, because Puck is Bertrice's older brother. And I guess Emilia's aunt, because apparently Puck is Emilia's dad, right? We established that, right? So cool. We got a little family thing going on here. And thank you guys for watching. Ja matane. Oh shit. Also very, very important. I forgot to mention it. Shit. You can do editing, right, Joe? What? Like, just can you put this part right here? When Subaru sees Betelgeuse. Because I totally forgot to mention it. It's a really big plot point.
Wait, so what do you want me to do?
It's on camera. So this part right here, just put it to where I start talking about when Subaru sees Betelgeuse.